Okay, quiet on set.
Okay.
Recording.
Action.
So, like I was talking about Christian worldview, what did you think about the class?
I thought it was a good summary of Christianity. It had all the key historical points. I took it online, and I found it interesting that everyone had to take a quiz to answer questions to determine what their worldview was. What I thought was interesting about the quiz was that a lot of the topics didn't leave a lot of room for middle ground. And when you read the question, it felt like basically you either were a Christian or an atheist. And so I actually found it a little humorous. And then I also thought it was interesting that when you talk to a lot of very strong-minded Christians on campus, they almost quoted verbatim a lot of the key phrasing that was contained in the course. And so it almost felt like, it might sound bad to call it brainwashing, but that people pull information from there so seriously that they lack independent thought to maybe ponder it later. And I'm not saying it's wrong or bad, but I would like to see some unique independent thought. But it was an interesting course.
I'm sorry, back to one real quick. You hear that?
You can hear it horribly.
Yeah.
You should probably make sure she, like this person.
I wish we were rich enough to say no planes over this area
You know how
at
she
this
just
time.
saying the answer? You should probably
Can't wait for the day to
reply
have
like,
that.
well, maybe apply to Christian University is this.
Yeah, but you can't hear it as much
Make sure
on
she
music.
answers the.
I mean, you can
So
probably
The
you
hear
could-
it,
music,
maybe
but
something
honestly,
else
you
could
can
add
hear
up.
it,
Yeah,
but
because the people
I feel like it doesn't-
atmosphere.
I feel like it
answering
doesn't. Yeah, it
questions,
doesn't. I
but
don't
they're
feel
not
like it
gonna
affects it
know what
as
is she
much
answering to.
because you can
Maybe
like.
you should
It's part of like the the
answer
environment.
that part too.
But the
Is
airplane,
this?
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
although that is part of
If
the
you understand-
Oh,
environment.
like, so like you want me to say like, so...
No.
I mean, you
You
can
can
hear
keep
it.
saying
Oh my
that.
God, those
Say
things,
the
I'm
question
gonna
like,
go
so
there,
what made you
like-
apply to Christian University? She can say, what made me apply to Christian University was this.
Oh, so you just want to
Yeah, so
like,
people
me-
can know what
Okay.
kind of questions she's answering to.
Okay.
Because she's just answering the questions. I'm thinking people are not gonna know what she's answering
unless
to.
we, in editing, we put up the question.
Yeah, we put up, like,
type
the
up the
subtitles.
question.
Yeah, because that's what they do documentaries sometimes.
Sometimes they
because
do
the one
do
that I
that
did,
too.
the person was answering the question too.
Oh, like incomplete sentences, you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just something
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Well, if you want to do that, like after this,
Sure.
I guess.
We gotta start because if we want another side shot, then.
Okay, we ready?
What time is
Is
it?
it okay? I don't know. It's just
Honda,
director. What time is it?
Right.
11:41.
11:41.
Okay, we have till 12:15 to go.
Okay, ready? Action.
So, do you think it should be required for everyone to take Christian worldview, even though we all have different beliefs?
I don't have a problem with it. It is a Christian university, and anyone coming here understands that, and I don't see a problem with the university saying this. I mean, they already have their pillars and everything else. They are just reaffirming this is who they are, but they also still say that they accept everyone. But it's okay for everyone to come here with a firm understanding of exactly what the university represents as their core beliefs, and I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Have you ever found yourself in the middle of prayer, whether in class, among friends, roommates on campus?
I haven't just like wandered upon a prayer. I have had, I've had a teacher start a class with prayer, and I had colleagues grab my shoulder and pray for me in various circumstances.
So, initially, how do you like react to something like that?
It doesn't bother me. I appreciate what they're doing. Like I said, I was raised in and out of various Christian churches, and so I respect what they mean when they say that, and I believe in God, so I don't have an issue with them wanting to speak on my behalf to Him. I respect that. Again, if you're coming here, you have to know that's a part of the environment, and I think if you're not okay with experiencing that, then you shouldn't come.
Do you feel safe in accepting to talk to people about your personal beliefs on campus?
When it comes to talking about my personal beliefs, I'll say it again. When it comes to discussing my personal beliefs on campus, I generally refrain from that. Most of the time, you'll find people with very strong very strong beliefs on campus. And it's funny that, here's a great example. We were filming something out in the community, and a student made a big point to discuss how they were going to take a sandwich to a homeless person. And they went on and on and on about this great deed they're going to do. I've observed the same person badgering, how dare people come here that are not Christians. And the contrast is really humorous, right? Like it's really important to give a homeless man a sandwich and do a really good deed. But in the same light, you won't accept people who are your peers on campus. And people seem to be really unaware of that hypocrisy. I don't talk about my beliefs because most of the time I find that these people are so stuck on their own beliefs. They're not really willing to listen to, say, someone like me who was raised in the church, but and has like a foundation of Christianity, but there's definitely things that maybe are not resolved in my mind where I can say I definitely fit this mold or I definitely fit that mold. I feel like any person should be entitled to have those questions and have those different opinions. And I think a key thing to always remember is if that same person who I saw with the sandwich was born in the Middle East or India, there's a really good chance they would be a different religion today.
Do you believe people will think of you differently here on campus once they find out you have a different belief?
There's a very good possibility. There's a very good possibility of that. I listen to it all the time. They might. I hope that maybe hearing a different perspective might allow for them to consider that possibility, that when they're speaking so harshly about other people's beliefs or perceptions about life, that maybe they'll at least stop to consider why they feel that way, or not speak so harshly about it. I don't think it's for any one of us to sit there and condemn anybody else. That's not really what it's about. You know, it's why there's so many religious wars, right? That people want to spend so much time condemning other people rather than working on self-development. And I will tell you, the most amazing people I've seen that stand for the religion are those people who serve it in their actions and not in their words, that they might not even understand themselves.
For Christians who might watch this video, what message would you give to them?
For all you Christians out there, I'm not saying I'm against you. I don't know that I'm 100% with you. The truth is, like any person on earth, I just have my own questions, and I don't think I found the right answers that I need at this point. And we all are entitled to find those answers at our own pace, at our own time, without anyone shoving them down our throats. It's okay to disagree, and the important thing, and I think why the university accepts everyone here, is we're all children of God. Yes, I believe in God, and I think we're supposed to love each other and respect each other. And sometimes you can learn amazing things by doing more listening than talking.
Questions we have?
Honestly, you just said everything I believe in.